Good morning everyone. Today we discuss greenhouse effect, global warming, ozone depletion, soil erosion, desertification, water logging, salt salinity, deforestation, PU questions. With this, I am going to complete second year syllabus. Greenhouse effect and global warming. So the greenhouse effect is same like that of greenhouses. Greenhouses. The farmers construct the greenhouses for the rearing of commercially important crops or medicinally important plants during winter. So greenhouse is nothing but glass house. The light rays are passing through glass and reach the earth surface and return or reflected in the form of infrared radiation or long wavelength. So the solar radiation with the long wavelength failed to escape from the glass. Again redirected to earth surface, increase the temperature of earth. So if the temperature increases, yield also increases, and it is the same, or we can compare the same phenomena in a car parked in sunlight for few hours. If you park a car in sunlight for few hours, so later whenever we open the door we feel more temperature. Reason is solar radiation cross the glasses, enter into car and reach the bottom of the car and reflected in the form of long wavelength. So the infrared rays unable to escape from the glass. That's why the car parked few hours in sunlight. So whenever we enter we feel more temperature. The reason is the infrared rays fail to escape from the glass. Actually greenhouse effect is common naturally also. Without greenhouse effect, earth temperature is minus 18 degrees Celsius, but average earth temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. So what is solar flux? The solar radiation continuously reach the earth atmosphere is known as solar flux. 25% of solar flux reflected by clouds and gases present in the atmosphere. Some percentage of solar flux scattered in the atmosphere. Nearly 50% mentioned in the textbook. Truly 51% of solar radiation reach the earth surface. After reaching, 4% reflected back. 4% reflected into the earth atmosphere. So previously 40 to 50 years ago, a fraction of 4% only redirected to the earth surface, re-reflected to the earth surface due to presence of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are carbon monoxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons and nitrous oxide. So these are the greenhouse gases. The percentage of greenhouse gases 40 to 50 years ago is negligible. Now due to deforestation, urbanization, usage of fossil fuels increases, so their percentage increases. So nowadays most of the 4% reflected to the earth surface. As a result, earth surface and atmospheric temperature increases. Earth temperature and atmosphere temperature increases. Last 3 decades, 0.6 degrees Celsius temperature increases. Earth temperature increases about 0.6. if earth temperature increases 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. So polar ice caps melt. Not only low-lying areas, several metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Chennai also submerged in water. El Nino leads to El Nino. El Nino means little boy. La Nino, little girl. Unusual climatic changes occur before Christmas, known as El Nino. Unusual climatic conditions occur after Christmas, known as La Nino. So, due to increase of greenhouse gases, earth temperature increases. If earth temperature increases 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, polar ice caps melt. Not only low-lying areas, metropolitan cities also submerged. Unusual climatic changes. Unusual climatic changes before Christmas, little boy or El Nino. After Christmas, La Nino or little girl. So, greenhouse effect and global warming. The contribution of different greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide 60%, methane 20%. So they are known as major greenhouse gases. Major greenhouse gases. Chlorofluorocarbons 14%, nitrous oxide 6%. Sometimes the paper setter may give the pie diagram mentioned A, B, C, D. So you have to remember the percentage of each greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide 60%, methane 20%, chlorofluorocarbons 14%, nitrous oxide 6%. So greenhouse effect and global warming. Greenhouse effect is the same like that of greenhouses. So the farmers construct the glass houses in winter to rear medicinally important plants or commercial crops. So the solar radiation cross the glass, reach the earth surface and redirected as infrared rays or wavelength, long wavelength. So due to presence of long wavelength, they fail to escape from the glass. Again they redirected to earth surface, increase the temperature. So the temperature in glass house is more when compared to normal earth surface. So at high temperature, metabolic activity is more and yield also more. Actually, greenhouse effect is a natural phenomenon occur everywhere. The solar radiation reach the earth surface, earth atmosphere continuously is known as solar flux. The value of solar, so the solar flux, 25% of solar flux reflected by clouds and gases present in the atmosphere. Some percent is absorbed by gases present in the atmosphere. Nearly 50% reach the earth surface. Truly 51% reach the earth surface. After reaching the earth surface, 4% reflected back. So part of 4% redirected to earth surface due to long wavelength. So the reflected part of the 4% reflected to the earth surface also responsible of increasing the temperature of earth surface and atmosphere. Nowadays, due to increase of greenhouse gases, so what is the function of greenhouse gases? So they are responsible for major part of the 4% re-reflected or redirected to earth surface. In the absence of these pollutants, major part of the 4% reflected back. Now major portion of 4% redirected to earth surface. As a result, earth temperature and atmospheric temperature increases. It is known as global warming. So carbon dioxide contribution 60%, methane 20%, chlorofluorocarbons 14%, nitrous oxide 6%. So carbon dioxide and methane are the major contribution regarding global warming. Without global warming, average earth temperature is minus 18 degrees. Truly, now the average earth temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. 15 degrees Celsius. So, due to increase of earth temperature, unusual climatic changes occur. Unusual climatic changes occur before Christmas is known as El Nino. After Christmas is known as La Nina. So, to save the earth from this danger, Kyoto Protocol, representatives of 180 countries assembled in Tokyo, and they agreed to minimize the release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. So that is Kyoto Protocol. Kyoto Protocol is related to greenhouse gases. Now we discuss ozone depletion. Depletion, reduction, ozone depletion. If ozone present in troposphere, we consider it as a pollutant. It causes respiratory problems. Ozone present in stratosphere. Ozone present in stratosphere prevent the reaching of UV rays to the earth atmosphere. The ozone present in stratosphere absorb the total UV rays less than UVB, wavelength less than UVB. That means the ozone layer present in stratosphere completely absorb the UVC radiation, that is 100 to 280 nanometers. The wavelength of UVC is 100 to 280 nanometers. So the ozone present in stratosphere completely absorb the UVC radiation. If the wavelength is less, penetration power is more. So the scientist observed ozone hole. The thickness of ozone is measured in Dobson units, DU, Dobson units. The scientist observed thin ozone layer in Antarctica continent, and the ozone hole is formed every year late August to early October. Late August to early October. So reason is in winter. So in Antarctica winter, from June to August winter, from September spring. In spring the temperature increases. In winter, so no sun. We are using no sunlight. We are using chlorofluorocarbons in refrigerators or air conditioners. The chlorofluorocarbons from troposphere reach the stratosphere. In stratosphere, by the action of sunlight, from the chlorofluorocarbons, by the action of UV rays from the chlorofluorocarbons, chloride free radical is released. So in presence of sunlight only, chloride acts on O3 and converted into oxygen atom. O3 into oxygen molecule, later oxygen atom or oxygen free radicals. So in winter season, due to absence of sunlight, no ozone hole. In spring season or in winter season, ice clouds are formed. Now the catalyst chloride ions present on the ice clouds. In spring, sunlight is available. At the time, the chloride act as a catalyst and degrade the ozone into ozone molecule, later ozone free radical. As a result, the thickness of ozone decreases in spring only. In summer, no ice clouds. So on the ice clouds only, chloride anion convert ozone into oxygen free radical. That's why ozone hole is formed from late August to early October. So in summer, no ice clouds. So that's why chloride unable to degrade ozone molecule in summer. So due to this reason, so ozone holes are formed from late August to early October. So if the thickness of ozone decreases, UV rays, particularly UVB, UVA, reach the earth surface. UVB causes snow blindness and cataracts. UVB causes snow blindness and cataract. So the substances reduce the ozone thickness known as ozone depleting substances. So in 1987, representatives of several countries assembled in Montreal, Canada, made an agreement known as Montreal Protocol in 1987, but this agreement is effective since 1989. Since 1989, this agreement is effective. Now all the countries, so separate roadmaps, separate action plans given for developed countries and developing countries. So regarding the reduction of ozone depleting substances, minimize the usage of ozone depleting substances. So if they reach the earth surface, UVB, snow blindness, cataract, cancers, cause cancer also. Ozone depletion, Montreal Protocol. Greenhouse effect, Kyoto Protocol. Ozone present in the troposphere considered as a air pollutant. It causes respiratory problems. Ozone present in stratosphere is known as good ozone. Ozone present in troposphere, bad ozone. The ozone present in stratosphere, what is stratosphere? Above the troposphere, the atmospheric layer present above the troposphere is known as the stratosphere. The ozone present in the stratosphere is known as ozone umbrella. It prevents the reaching of UV rays to earth surface. Mainly UVC completely absorbed, whether the ozone layer is thick or thin. UVC completely absorbed. The thickness of ozone layer is measured in Dobson units. Chlorofluorocarbons are used in refrigerators and air conditioners. So from the troposphere they reach the stratosphere by the action of UV rays. From the chlorofluorocarbons, chloride ion released. It acts as a catalyst in presence of sunlight. It degrades the O3 into oxygen free radical. In nature also, from the oxygen free radical ozone is formed and ozone is degraded, but they maintain a balance. But due to reaching of chlorofluorocarbons to stratosphere. From the chlorofluorocarbon, chloride ions released and they act as a catalyst. So they continuously convert the ozone into oxygen free radical. As a result, the thickness of ozone decreases. Ozone hole, thin ozone layer is known as ozone hole, seen in Antarctica, and it is formed from late August to early October. Reason is in Antarctica, so in winter, June to August, ice clouds are formed. Chloride reach on the ice clouds. So sunlight is essential. No sunlight. That's why. So in the spring season, sunlight is available, sunshine is available. At the time, in presence of sunlight, chloride degrade the ozone. As a result, ozone holes are formed only in spring season. In summer, no ice clouds. Due to absence of ice clouds, so chloride ion fail to degrade the ozone. So if the ozone hole become thin, UVB, UVA continuously reach the earth's surface. UVB causes snow blindness, blurred vision, cataract, a layer is formed. Generally, only old people suffer from cataract, a layer is formed around the conjunctiva. But in case of UVB, cataracts formed at any age. So in 1987 in Canada, representatives of different countries assembled and made an agreement, tried to reduce the usage of ozone depleting substances. And this agreement is effected since 1989. Soil erosion. Soil erosion and desertification. Over cultivation for the formation of top fertile layer. O horizon is the top fertile layer. For the formation of top fertile layer of the soil, several hundreds of years required. But due to anthropogenic activity or human activity, we lost the top layer within few years. Top fertile layer due to over cultivation. Unrestricted grazing, deforestation, cutting the trees, clear the area for construction of the houses or cattle ranching, for the construction of sheds to accommodate the cattle ranching, or human dwellings, or croplands converted into cropland to provide food to the growing human population. So deforestation, unrestricted grazing, over cultivation, top fertile soil is lost. So that is soil erosion. So once the top fertile layer is formed, arid places are formed, empty places, barren places. Year by year, the arid places grow, converted into desert. So that is known as desertification. Soil erosion leads to desertification. So for the formation of top fertile layer, several hundreds of years time is required. Due to anthropogenic activity, means due to human activity, We lost the top layer within few years. Main reason for loss of top fertile layer or over cultivation, continuously 3 crops, no crop rotation, unrestricted grazing. So continuously the cattle or sheep graze on the same area. So what happened? Maybe the level of a plant is the same like that of top layer. During rainy day, the top fertile layer washed into nearby water bodies. Similarly, deforestation, cutting the trees. Deforestation lead to soil erosion. Due to loss of top layer, arid places are formed. No grass, arid places are formed. The arid places size increases year by year and converted into desert. So it is known as desertification. So next one is water logging and salt salinity. Water logging and salt salinity. Irrigation without drainage system, water remain in the same place, so that is water logging. So after few days, the salts present in the water, you already know. So in fresh water, 5 parts per thousand ppt salt present. So now the salts present in the water reach the surface of the soil. That is the salt salinity. Due to salt salinity, so no plants grow. So converted into barren area. Once the water dries up, converted into barren area. So water logging and salt salinity is due to green revolution. So they try to increase the yield. So irrigation without proper draining lead to water logging. After few days, the salts present in the water reach the surface of the soil. So in presence of salt, the plants fail to germinate, means the seeds fail to germinate. That's why no plants. Deforestation. Nowadays, the people, we already discussed, tropical rainforest of Amazon, they cut the trees and convert the tropical rainforest of Amazon into grasslands or soya bean cultivation. In the same manner, in different parts, they convert the forest into croplands to provide balanced diet to the increased human population or cattle ranching. In the beginning of 20th century, forest area is about 30% of total land area. In tropical regions, 40% forest. We lost 40% forest in tropical area. In temperate area, they lost only 1% forest. In the beginning of 20th century, forest area is 30% when compared to total land area. Now the forest area is 19.4% according to National Forest Conservation Act 1988. In plains, the forest area should be 33%. In mountain area, the forest should be 67%. So deforestation, mainly people convert the forest into cropland to provide food to the growing human population, and some area into convert into cattle ranching. So in this manner forest area decreases day by day. In tropical area we lost 40% forest area, while in temperate area we lost only 1%. You all know in tropics more population when compared to temperate area. Developed countries, they realize the adverse effect of deforestation. So in the beginning of 20th century, means 1901 or 1902, at the time forest in India forest area is 30%. Now the forest area is 19.4%. National Forest Conservation Act is enacted since 1988. According to this act, so in plain area the forest should be 33%. In mountain area 67% should be forest area. So this is about deforestation. So you all know in India till today we are experiencing the rain. Reason is due to corona effect. So due to corona effect, no pollution. So in the absence of pollutants, air pollutants, the clouds are not at the clouds remain in India. So monsoon, still monsoon. So as a result more rain. So almost all Indian states experiences heavy rain, 80% or 90% when compared to previous years. Now we discuss case studies of people participation of protection of forest. People participation. In protecting the forest. In 1751, King of Jodhpur to construct the new palace, he asked one of his ministers provide wood. Minister and workers went to a forest nearby a village. So they tried to cut the trees. So in that village, Bishnoi community, Bishnoi tribe was living in that village. In the leadership of Amrita Devi, so they hugged the trees and requested them not to cut the trees. So, but the workers cut the trees along with their head. Amrita Devi and her 3 daughters and several hundred Bishnoi people died. So, such extraordinary event not seen in any Indian history for the protection of environment. That's why Indian government also introduced Amrita Devi Bishnoi Wildlife Protection Award for the people or the organizations, rural people or organization try to protect the environment. Next one is Chipko movement. In 1974, Gharial, Himachal Pradesh, So that is the mountain area. So the local woman hug the trees against the axis of contractors. So in this case, Chipko movement is successful. So they are unable to cut the trees. So Chipko movement in 1974, led by Sundarlal Bahuguna. Similarly, Apiko movement in Karnataka, in Sirsi, Gambigadde village, Panduranga Hegde also. So under the leadership of Panduranga Hegde, they hug the trees, Apiko movement. Similarly, Silent Valley. So Silent Valley is a tropical rainforest in Kerala. So the government tried to construct the dam. Due to agitation coming from the local people, they withdraw their plans. Similarly, joint forest management. Indian government introduced joint forest management in 1980. Local people and government officials protect the forest. For this help, for the local people, the government officials allow collection of fruits, gum, tamarind, tanneries from the forest. Case study of people participating protection of the forest. So in 1751, King Jodhpur, to construct a new palace, he asked one of his ministers provide the wood. Minister and village and the workers visited a forest near a village in which Bishnoi tribal people are living. So under the leadership of Amrita Devi, so they protect the trees by hugging the trees. At the time they lost their lives. Not only Amrita Devi, but also her 3 daughters and several hundreds of people lost their lives. So such extraordinary case not seen anywhere in Indian history for the protection of environment. That's why Indian government also recognized and they established. So they are giving wildlife award on the name of Amrita Devi, called as Amrita Devi Bishnoi Wildlife Award, to person or a organization try to protect the environment. Later, Chipko movement, 1974, they hug the trees against the axis of contractors. So in this case, the government also realized and protect the trees. Later, Indian government introduced joint forest management. So government officials and local people protect the forest. Now we discuss PU questions. What are the various constituents of domestic sewage? Discuss the effect of sewage discharge on a river. So domestic sewage contain polythene carry bags, bottles, paper, rotten vegetables. Discuss the effect of sewage discharge on a river. If we dump the sewage into river, immediately dissolved oxygen decreases, BOD increases, several aquatic animals fail to survive. Decrease the dissolved oxygen, several aquatic animals fail to survive. Similarly, if you dump organic human sewage, it by the action of bacteria, converted into inorganic substances. So now the plants utilize these inorganic substances. Algal blooms increases. During night time, available oxygen is not sufficient to perform respiration. Again, most of the fishes die. BOD further increases. Dissolved oxygen further decreases. Discuss the causes and effect of global warming. What measures need to be taken to control global warming? Effect of global warming due to increase of temperature. Not only low-lying areas, polar ice caps melt. Not only low-lying areas, metropolitan cities also submerged. Unusual climatic condition, El Nino, La Nino. So in winter rains, no rain in rainy season. So unusual climatic conditions. So similarly, tropics converted into temperate region, temperate converted into polar region. It affects the animal and plant species also. Match the items. Column A, column 2. Catalytic converters. Catalytic converters, particulate matter. Catalytic converters, answer is carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide. You already know catalytic converter convert the highly toxic air pollutant less toxic. They convert carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide into nitrogen gas, carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide. So catalytic converters, carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide. Electrostatic precipitators, particulate matter. Ear mufflers, high noise level to reduce the high noise level. Landfills, solid waste. Write critical note on the following. Eutrophication. Eutrophication means natural aging of lake is known as eutrophication. Young lakes are more deep, cold water. Only young lakes accommodate few flora and few faunal species. Year by year, the streams dump the nitrates, phosphates. As a result, plant species increases. Automatically, animal species also increases. After the death, the plant and animal bodies reach the bottom. Due to non-availability of oxygen, the organic matter is not completely decomposed. The lake becomes shallow. The cool water flora and fauna replaced by warm water flora and fauna. Later, marshy places convert into only marsh plants, floating vegetation. Later, that area convert into terrestrial habitat. Biological magnification, increase of concentration of pollutants in the higher trophic level is known as biomagnification. Example, DDT and mercury. You all know pelicans and several birds, due to presence of DDT, it affects the calcium metabolism. They lay thin shell eggs. While they try to incubate, cracks appear on the eggs. Mass embryonic mortality. Several bird species extinct and several bird species going to extinct in the near future also. One is groundwater depletion and ways for its replenishment. Groundwater depletion and ways for its replenishment. Write critical notes on the following: eutrophication, biomagnification. Third one is groundwater depletion. So reduce consumption of fossil fuels. Reduce the consumption of fossil fuels. Decrease deforestation. And avoid zoom cultivation or slash and burning cultivation. Slash and burning cultivation. So reforestation. If the plants, trees are more, so what happens? more ground water present in the soil. Under the shades of the tree, the water is not evaporated. So that's why reduce consumption of fossil fuels, decrease deforestation, and control zoom cultivation. Zoom cultivation in northeastern India, Podu cultivation in South India. What is zoom cultivation? They select one place, they cut the trees and burn the trees. As a result, they obtained coal, they spray the coal and as a manure. So later they start cultivation. After 1 or 2 years, they shift it to another place. Again they perform same, cut the trees and again they spray the coal and start cultivation. After few years again they return to the same area. So nowadays the people doing zoom cultivation more. So that's why yield is less. Next one is why does ozone hole form over Antarctica? How will enhanced ultraviolet radiation affect us? How will enhanced ultraviolet radiation affect us? Ozone hole. So we already discussed in spring season the temperature increases. In winter ice clouds are formed. In winter ice clouds are formed. The chloride ions present on ice clouds, but they fail to degrade ozone due to absence of sunlight. In spring, in presence of sunlight, chloride present on the ice clouds converts the ozone into oxygen free radical. That's why ozone holes are formed in spring season only. In summer no ice clouds. That's why chloride unable to degrade the ozone. Discuss the role of women and communities in protection and conservation of forest. So we already discussed Amrita Devi. You should write Amrita Devi case, CIPCO movement, women participation. Similarly, joint forest management. What measures as an individual would you take to reduce environmental pollution? So, useless water consuming. So, use less water consuming toilets. Use less water consuming toilets. One method. Install rainwater harvesting system. Use the water collected during rain for various purposes. Avoid wastage of energy. Soil erosion should be prevented by crop rotation. Watering of the plant should be done in the evening. Watering of the plant should be done in the evening. So these are some measures. Discuss briefly the following: radioactive waste. So e-waste, municipal solid waste. So radioactive waste material. The main problem of usage of nuclear energy is accidental leakage of radioactive substances or disposal of radioactive substances. Example for accidental leakage: 3 Mile Island, USA, Chernobyl, Russia. At the time, both are developed countries. They abandon several hundreds of kilometers. So no man is allowed, no animal is allowed. If they allow any cattle, they may graze. So the radioactive substances present in the soil enter into the plant pots while through root system, through milk. The same radioactive substances enter into our body, cause rapid mutations and cancer. Second one is disposal of radioactive waste. Nowadays, they kept radioactive waste material in a sealed containers, buried 500 meters below the earth surface. So that is also not safe method. So, if due to earthquake, the steel container may reach the earth surface. So, due to damage of sealed container, human beings, not only human beings, several animal species, plant species affected by radioactive substances. E-waste, irreparable computers, laptops, mobiles, so various electronic items. The best method is recycling, and another is the irreparable electronic good should be buried in the sanitary landfills. Municipal solid waste. So the municipal solid waste should be separated as biodegradable, non-biodegradable and recycling. The biodegradable substances buried, so after few months converted into manure, they should sell. So wealth from the waste. Recycled, so they recycled from the plastic, new plastic item, glass, new glass items by using recycling. So discourage the usage of non-biodegradable substances. What initiatives were taken for reducing vehicular air pollution in Delhi? What initiatives are taken? So here methods are usage of CNG instead diesel or petrol, or use low sulfur unleaded petrol. The government should not allow age-barred vehicles on the roads. Age-barred vehicles means after 15 years. So the government should not allow any vehicle without PUC certificate, pollution under control. So all the motor vehicle owners should fitted catalytic converters. So the catalytic converters converts highly toxic substances into less toxic substances. Discuss briefly the greenhouse gases, catalytic converters, ultraviolet B. Greenhouse gases, you already know, carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, nitrous oxide, greenhouse gases. In presence of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the 4% solar radiation reflected from the earth surface again reflected back to the earth surface. 4% reflected back from the earth surface to atmosphere. In presence of greenhouse gases, a major portion reflected to earth surface. These are greenhouse gases. So the greenhouse gases responsible for global warming. So we should minimize the usage of greenhouse gases. Now chlorofluorocarbons completely banned. Catalytic converters, we already discussed. Ultraviolet B. If ultraviolet B reach the earth surface, cause snow blindness, cataracts. So with this, I complete the second year PU syllabus.